Stop in at Eddie's Family Restaurant located on US Highway 15 in Mansfield, right next to the Lowe's hardware store, where your food will be prepared for you by our house-trained chefs and then served to you by our courtesy staff with a smile. Here at Eddie's Family Restaurant, we have specials every day of the week, so why not come on down and give them a shot? The menu includes chicken and biscuits, hot beef, fried fish, meatloaf, steaks, and turkey dinners at affordable prices. Fresh desserts and pastries are prepared daily by our in-house baker. So with so much offered, why not stop on by Eddie's Family Restaurant, located on US Highway 15 in Mansfield, where home-cooked meals come to you.
Are you looking to get that summer tan you can't get in the dreary Mansfield winter? Then stop by Encore Tanning Salon for all of your tanning needs. Encore offers a variety of stand-up and lay-down beds, spray tanning, and even teeth whitening services. Located on North Main Street in the shopping plaza, Encore Tanning Salon, helping you beat the winter blues.
I'm career in law enforcement. Now's the time to act. The Municipal Police Officers Training Academy at Mansfield University will prepare you with the skills to be a police officer in your community and beyond. We have both full and part-time programs to fit your schedule. Call today for information. The Municipal Police Officers Training Academy. Make a difference. Be a leader in law enforcement.
Are you in the mood for some home cooking? Then come into Grandma's Kitchen for the real deal. Grandma's Kitchen invites you in to join the family and enjoy good old-fashioned home-cooked meals and has been since 1988. Grandma's menu offers a variety of meals for breakfast and lunch. Don't have time to stay? They can pack it up for you to take with you. It'll be hard for you to leave though when you see and smell the baked goods made fresh daily in Grandma's Bakery. Start your day or finish off your meal with delicious cookies, muffins, or whoopie pies. So next time you're thinking of going out for breakfast or lunch and fast food just isn't going to cut it, remember Grandma's Kitchen in Mansfield, where you'll see a few friendly faces. They always have a fresh hot pot of coffee on for you, and they always make you feel right at home.
Welcome to Grandma's Kitchen.
Sports Talk. I am Terry Day, and on this edition of the show, we're going to talk women's track and field here at Mansfield University. To do that, we are joined by head coach Nadine Faustin-Parker. Nadine, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
This is the second time you have been on the show. You were here about a year ago when, you were relatively new to campus.
That's correct.
How have things gone since that? Things a little more comfortable, a little more established?
Oh, yes, of course. I guess it's about 17 months now, to be exact. And it's been great. It's been truly educational and insightful, and we're working on the women's program to really help elevate it to a level that it's, Mansfield has never seen before. And it takes a lot of work, but the young ladies that we have are truly committed. And we just finished our indoor PSAC championships and had some great performances, some personal best, and so we are definitely not complaining.
We'll talk a little bit about all that stuff, but I wanted to touch on that. A full year, 17 months. What have you been able to do in that time that's really put the footing under the program?
Constantly, the basis of our program is set on the recruits that we bring in. So it's constantly getting the MU name out there and letting these prospects be aware of what we're looking to do, selling them on the vision, explaining to them, where we're looking to have the program within 5-6 years, 5-6 years time, and understanding that I'm looking for people that are committed. and people that want to be a part of something big that's, you know, that hasn't been done here yet. And a lot of the young ladies so far, they seem very impressed. Every time they come here on a visit, they always say that it exceeds expectations. And so that's always nice to find out, and the parents are truly happy, and they feel that their children are safe. And so you know, from what I've seen, you know, as far as the recruiting aspect is concerned, it's going well. Always, you know, we'd love to have people come in like with the herds, you know, by outstanding numbers, and just working on that recruiting phase. That's the biggest thing. And then just getting the young ladies to constantly remember what the vision is, and representing the university very well at all times.
What is that vision? Share that with us.
Well, it's important for us to basically be more top contenders in at the conference level, you know, and then ultimately make it up to the national level. You know, unfortunately, we've been in the lower halves, and so looking for it to be a consistent top level performance, eventually getting to the championship title as well. And it takes time, but it doesn't have to take as long as people may anticipate it, as long as we're able to get those student athletes to come in that are committed, that want to make a difference. It doesn't have to take as long as what I think people may have a tendency to believe.
In addition to coaching that you provide, one of the things, to be honest, that held Mansfield back for years was facilities. Talk about what has changed just in the time you've been here. It's been a huge renovation. Right, yeah, and I'm so excited about that. The new track facility that you know, we've started to train on and have for this year. It was officially open to the public as of August, and it's been great as far as the kids are able to train on it, not having so many lower body ailments. And so that helps a lot. We always have the Kelchner Fitness Center, and Amy DeLozier she's been great with us as far as allowing us the flexibility to get in there a lot more often than we had last year. So you just constantly see that growth as far as the relationship with the overall staff on campus. How have the facilities improved that recruiting angle too? I mean, kids come in now and see. Oh
yeah, they come in, they see the new track, and you know, we can talk about the vision as well as, you know, the expectations of the oncoming turf that we're getting this summer and whatnot. So they're excited. They feel the newness that I was able to feel when I first started, and they're just as excited as I am, and they want to be a part of it. It seems like they understand the concept.
We'll give you credit for that, since, you know, it all changed when you got here. So,
oh, that's God right there.
You get blamed for some things, you might as well take credit. Wanted to talk about, from what I'm seeing and what I'm told, I mean, yes, the Kelchner Fitness Center is there. It's a great facility. You want to be outside as much as possible, even even if there's a few flurries in the air.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
I'll talk to an athlete about that, but from a coaching standpoint, how do you feel about that?
Well, you know, I always tell my student athletes that when they step to the line or when they step on the runway, I want to make sure that they are prepared. I don't want to shaft them. I want them to feel that confidence level that, you know, that I used to feel in my days. And, you know, I just let them know that it's important to make these sacrifices so that when you step to the line, you can shine as well as just be happy. You know, I'd rather them have the tears in practice than have the tears after they compete. You know, unless they're tears of joy. But if they're tears of sadness, I'd rather you show it to me on the training, during the training, and you know, we'll work on that. And then when you get to the race, you say, oh, I get it. Then it speaks for itself.
Safe to say that hard work is part of your philosophy, and that hard work pays off in results.
It does. I could take them into KFC, I could train them for 2 days a week, and then they'll say, what happened? That would be my fault. Right. That would totally be my fault. I can't do that on my watch.
Let's talk about the indoor season, which was one of the best in school history. A couple athletes really stood out. Talk a little bit about what you've accomplished in the indoor and as you head into the outdoor.
Definitely. Well, one of our sophomore young ladies who you'll be speaking with, Olivia Lopes, she really came on board this year, and she made a commitment. And it didn't just start when she stepped on campus. It started from her summer training with her voluntary workouts. And I don't even have to say anything about it except that where she's come from, as far as when we reflect back on her year, it speaks volumes. Last year, Olivia went in as one of the top seeds, top 8 seeds, and she had some challenges and didn't make it back to the finals. This year, she came back and she was runner-up in the 200-meter dash. She qualified for nationals 3 times in the 200, and then she really tied in the 60, but they rounded it to that 1,000th, and she ended up getting 3rd. At conference, and to me that's a huge turnaround, and I don't even have to say anything. She sees that once she made that commitment, how far it took her. We also have Savannah Boucher, who's a junior transfer out of Mohawk Valley, and she really rose to the occasion. She had a really strong cross-country season as she was transitioning to our university, and it seems like you could just see that by indoor season she had really taken in campus life and just everything, finding that balance that she needed, and she came out as all conference as well. She got 3rd in the mile run, so really, really ecstatic about that. And then the other young ladies that we have, it's a young team, freshman runners, they all PR'd at the meet. We also had Jenna Huffer, who's also a transfer out of Mohawk Valley, and in the women's weight throw, and she threw a personal best. We had Madison Slagle in the 60-meter hurdle. She hit the last hurdle, still PR'd. So we can only imagine what it would have been. And Allison Macon as well. So the ladies are on a rise. We have the twins, the Scordino twins, that were injured this past indoor season, but looking forward into the outdoor season, oh man, sky's the limit. Plus we got Brene Edwards back for 1 outdoor season, so it's looking good.
You talked about vision and selling the program. How important is it to have those athletes who are setting the example, who are buying in and showing what can happen when you do the work? How important is that?
It's really important, but you know, there are leaders. Like I said, we have a young team, so you know, they're setting the examples for those that we're bringing in. And for the most part, they really do get it. Is it pressure? Sure. It's just like any other celebrity out there. You know, they feel that pressure, but they're well prepared for it, and this is their blessing. And so, you know, for those that might shy away, or you know, I can tell are a little bit anxious, you know, I just try to reiterate to them what my mom always reiterates to me, which is you're destined for greatness. This is your pathway, and you have this, and you can go all the way with this.
Let's talk about you personally a little bit. 3-time Olympian from Haiti, All-American at North Carolina. I know you don't wear that on your sleeve. I know you don't walk around saying, I did this. I know that, but the kids know what you've done. What does that do for you credibility-wise? I mean, do you feel that allows you to tell them this is what you need to do to get here?
Well, I mean, to a certain, because you know, they know that I have already walked in the shoes on the pathway that they're walking on right now. If they have a question as far as, Coach, how was it for you when you were running? What did you do during these times? They know that I can relate to that. And there are times when, you know, silence says a lot. I can read somebody's face. I can look at their body posture. I can just watch them, and I can already know the answer. You know, and life can be challenging, you know, and I just try to get them to understand, you know, you make these sacrifices, they will pay off. You know, throughout their day-to-day experiences, they're learning things that they're going to take out there to the working world. You know, they're going to learn things with competition. They're learning a lot about, you know, can I do this? You know, and they realize that they reach down inside, and then they realize basically what they can do. And I think it takes them so far, and I think it's so important that I think it's a blessing of what I have experienced, so I can share that with them.
You also had an interesting experience over the summer. You attended the NCAA Women's Coaching Academy. Talk a little bit about that.
The NCAA Women's Coaching Academy, they select different head coaches, female coaches, assistant coaches across the nation in all the different sports at all the different levels of Division I, II, and III. And they bring us together, and it's a week-long convention where we go through team-oriented seminars to just lectures, but we meet and we engage in conversation of what other women, female coaches are going through, as well as the administration, and it gives you that different perspective. But then at the same time, women in sports, women in coaching positions, they still face challenges. So it gives you that support staff. They call it peeps. So it says, you know, it's always how many peeps are out there, and you know, it is really, really nice. It was really, really nice. It exceeded my expectations, and I was so happy, and formed some great relations, especially with the founders, Celia Slater and Judy Sweet. I was honored where after the week's time, the female coaches, we get together and we're able to take a vote of who should win the Judy Sweet Award. And I was blessed where my class nominated me, and I was taken aback because I met so many other great young ladies there. So for me, that was God's reiteration of, you know, continue to move forward and keep doing what you're doing, because you know, this is what you're destined for. But it was, like I said, it was great. Those relationships are still there. We reach out to one another. So it's a class of its own. I'm really proud of the NCAA for doing that. It's definitely a worthwhile program.
Well, sounds like a great experience. We appreciate your time. I wish we could say you can come out and see you on the track during the spring, but due to the renovations, which are going to be completed by next year, there's no home meets this year. But I know there are plans.
Yeah, there's no home meets, unfortunately. We have the high school meet taking place on April 13th, called the Molly Dry Invitational. So all of you high schoolers, you're welcome to come. Hopefully get your coaches to bring you here. And but next year, we're hoping to start getting some home meets as well. Once
completed.
Yes.
We'll look forward to that. And we look forward to at least keeping track of your progress.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
We'll be back to talk to the aforementioned Olivia Lopes after we take a time out. Stay with us.
Looking for a gift for the holidays, special event, or just for yourself? Then come to Dunham's Department Store, conveniently located in downtown Wellsboro, Pennsylvania. Locally owned and operated, Dunham's has all your needs. At Dunham's, you can find everything for the entire family and all your friends, finding things for him, her, and the children, with everything from shoes and apparel to small gifts and toys. Don't forget to stop by the Dunham's Appliances for all your needs at home as well. Let the friendly staff at Dunham's help you find exactly what you are looking for. Dunham's Department Store in downtown Wellsboro.
Hi, I'm Terry Day, host of MU Sports Talk, and you are watching Mountaineer News on Blue Ridge Cable Channel 13 or online at mutvproductions.com.
The Mansfield University Student Affairs Department opens their doors to student success and enjoyment. Located on 3M level of Alumni Hall Student Center, the Student Affairs Department is responsible for overseeing all the clubs and organizations as well as the well-being of the Student Center. If you have any questions about the university programming or just simply need to be pointed in the right direction, the friendly Student Affairs staff will always be available to you and your needs. Mansfield University Student Affairs Department.
Come on down to Cooper Sporting Goods, located on Route 6 in Mansfield, PA, right after the intersection, to get more bang for your buck. We have a variety of quality hunting and fishing equipment to suit all of your outdoor recreational needs. We carry quality rifles from popular brands such as Winchester, Browning, and Remington. We also have a nice variety of handguns and knives for all of that close range action. Our selection of clothing will keep you safe and warm in even the most brutal conditions, and our footwear is as tough as the terrain you're hiking on. Our clothing is from some of the best names in outdoors such as Realtree, Liberty, and Primos, and our footwear selection includes Rocky and Danner. Our fishing selection is the catch of the day. Instead of lamenting over that one that got away, you'll be frying up the one that you caught with our equipment. For scouts, we have everything your troop or pack needs for the next camping trip. We also carry a wide variety of reloading supplies for both shotgun and rifle. So come on down to Cooper's, where you'll find everything you need to make that next hunting or fishing expedition a success. Open Monday to Saturday.
Welcome back to MU Sports Talk. We continue our conversation about women's track and field here at Mansfield, and we're joined now by sophomore sprinter Olivia Lopes. Olivia, welcome.
Hi.
You were in the studio when Coach was talking about the indoor season you were just coming off of. Talk a little about it from your bench. I mean, how exciting was it to do what you did this winter?
Oh, it was so exciting because, like she said, last year I psyched myself out. I just got scared. Like, I've never been in that type of situation before, and then this year, like, I think what it was having that year under my belt and being able to like use that and like push me through all of the races, even though I was tired.
Is that the biggest difference? Just a kind of a confidence and experience thing?
Yeah, I feel like that's what it was. I feel like I would have gone farther if I had more confidence in myself. I had confidence in my coaching without a doubt, but I didn't have confidence in myself to produce that with like 2 days.
But there was a big jump from your freshman to your sophomore year. Other than that experience, was it, as Coach talked about, buying into the program, knowing what you needed to do to get there?
Yeah, it was. It really did take until December for me to realize that what I was doing needed to be 3 times as hard if I wanted what I wanted. And that meet, the Bucknell meet, the first time we went, it just like clicked. Like I just was like, oh, well then I guess I should do this. And then it just kept going.
So all the stuff you had been hearing to that point made sense. As you head into outdoor, what are you looking forward to? I mean, you're going to you feel like you can carry that forward?
Yeah, I'm ready for outdoor. I'm ready to go. Like, I want to do outdoor today. I want to go out and just go, because I know what I did to just not really mess up, but I know what I did, or I know what to do to be better, is what I should say. And I just want to just do it now, like the second.
You arrived the same time Coach did, so obviously she didn't recruit you, as far as I know, right? What kind of difference has she made, though, to your development?
Well, Coach and I started at the same time, really. I came on like a school visit, but I had emailed Coach Raw and told him that like I was like looking into track, and like I was just thinking like, yeah, I'll join, whatever. And then he was like, yeah, come on. And then I was like, oh. Then like a week later, he was like, we're gonna get Nadine Faustin-Parker. Do you know her? I was like, of course I know her. And he was like, we're gonna get her as a coach. And I was like, yeah, I guess, that's cool. So then it just like, ever since then, it's just like whatever, the time that she learned something, I learned the same thing. And like, I feel like that's what like, on my class, like my freshman